Jill Martin. Jill is making her second speaking appearance, completing her goal of delivering speech number 2 in under a year. Jill will be giving speech number 2 from the Competent Communicator Manual, Organize Your Speech. The speech is titled, Moving Past the Marathon. Her objectives are to give a speech that is easy to follow and understand, make the message clear by providing supporting material, use appropriate transitions, create a strong opening and conclusion. And lastly, to make long-distance enduring running sound so appealing that everyone in attendance this morning wants to run a 50K. If you can make it to Toastmasters at 7 a.m. week after week, then you have what it takes. Please welcome Jill.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Picture this. It's Saturday morning, and I'm volunteering at the Jupiter Peak Steeplechase at Park City Mountain Resort. My aid station is located up near Shadow Lake at the base of Jupiter Chair. It is located at the mile 5.5 and 10.5 of the race. To me, this is a brilliant place to be. I get to witness the deterioration of the human body as it endures vertical miles and long mountain trails. Keep in mind, this race is actually very short. It is only 16 miles with a mere 3,000 feet of elevation gain. At 9:45 a.m., 2 men slide into the aid station, unable to stand up, with cramping legs, and barely able to utter their needs. I find this funny. Some people may be a little worried. But to me, this image is what most people must think of ultra runners. These guys, though, have what it takes. They are determined. And after a little bit of food and some fluids, they take off. They have but 5 miles of beautiful downhill mountain trails till the finish. This image is an example of what many runners endure during an ultra race. For those of you not familiar with ultra running, it is any foot race longer than a traditional marathon, which is 26.2 miles. A short ultra starts at a 50K, and they go upwards to 100-milers and can even include multi-day trail races. Now that may sound challenging, but truthfully, anyone can run an ultra. Think about these 3 questions. Do you love the outdoors? Do you like playing games? And lastly, do you enjoy snacks? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you may be on a path to become an avid ultra runner. Let me tell you a few more about these key points to running an ultra. First of all, it is all about spending all day outdoors. Let me repeat that. All day and possibly into the night. It is the best way to get a detailed experience of nature. I ran my first race longer than a marathon last fall, and my God, the leaves, fascinating. I will never forget how beautiful those golden aspens were for 7.5 hours. This race took us through Park City Mountain Resort and into Deer Valley, places that we've all experienced. But when you're out running, you have nowhere to be but to be on the trail and really take in the details of Mother Nature around you. So if you answered yes to that first question, you love being outside, ultra running could be your excuse to spend all day free of the stresses of daily life, outdoors. It will take you all day. The second key to running a successful race is that you must enjoy playing games. Mind games, to be exact. Long-distance runners spend a lot of time during the race and training in their own heads. So you must train your brain. I've found 2 games that I like to play that are very successful to completing a race. One is the hydration game. So I recommend having a hydration pack and a GPS watch, and taking a sip of water every mile. You check your watch, 10.5. Keep running. Check your watch, 10.8. Keep running. 11. Woohoo! Water. You can repeat this for up to about 10 miles. Keeping your mind engaged. The second game I enjoy playing is sing-alongs. If you're all familiar with the group Fun, they sing a great song. It goes something like, I put one foot in front of the other one. That right there is all you have to do in an ultramarathon. Literally put one foot in front of the other foot, over and over and over and over. Just sing the song and move your feet. Games such as these are easily learned and can make long-distance running quite enjoyable. So you've spent all of this time outside, expending energy, playing games. You're starving. Ultra running is all about the food. An ultra race is your ticket to eating all day. Long-distance runners need to consume at least 200 to 300 calories per hour to keep the body working. So think about that. That's 2,000, 3,000 calories all day. You could fill your day with peanut butter or vanilla goods, maybe sometimes even containing caffeine, or shot blocks. That will keep you going mile after mile after mile. And one of my favorites, if you've planned ahead, is that I recommend a peanut butter, honey, banana, and coconut oil sandwich. It is a surefire way to coax your body along the trail towards the finish. A recent winner of the Speed Goat 50K at Snowbird stated that anyone who is capable of spending most of the day outside moving on their feet can run an ultra. We all live in Park City. We like to spend time outside. Think about it. If you can move all day, then you can run a 50-miler. What a confidence boost running 50 miles would be. It would make daily life seem so simple and easy. So if you enjoy the outdoors, have a knack for games, and an insatiable appetite, ultra running may be the sport for you. If you still aren't interested, I encourage you to try these delicious snacks. Perhaps they will entice you to sign up. Thank you.